2, and we're live.
Famous Productions.
Check 1 3, check 1 3. Yep.
I don't have no money to buy back nobody thinks so then I'm begging all your relax all you say.
We are officially
I
live.
don't have no money to buy back nobody thinks so then I'm begging all your
We are officially live.
I beg you don't behave bad. Do not behave bad. I beg you don't behave bad. Do not behave bad. Don't mash up the people fed. Don't mash up the people fed. Don't mash up the people fed.
Check 1 3. We're officially live.
Reckless.
Want to say what's up to my entire Shortmus production family. As we get ready for Mass 2022, heading down to Baltimore Carnival, heading down to those of you heading down to SVG for SVG Mass. Come on, man, let's go. People, as you forward, share the link. You ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. I said,
do not behave bad. I beg you don't behave bad. Do not behave bad. Don't mash up the people fed. 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 Are you reckless? Are you reckless?
people, we are getting you ready for Carnival 2022. Baltimore Carnival 2022.
I don't have no money to buy back nobody thinks that they're not back.
We are getting you ready for the road. Let's go.
I beg you don't behave bad. Do not behave bad. I beg you don't behave bad. Do not behave bad. Don't mash up the people fed. 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 Are you reckless? Are you reckless?
Wind up now. People, as you forward, just share the link one time. We are going to have some live interviews. We're going to have some costume reveals today. Welcome to the official virtual lodge, Shortmus Mass. Once again, those of you heading down to SVG for 2022. Listen, man, so much going on this summer. I cannot wait. Wind up on the I cannot wait to get on the road this year, you know. 2 years I Lego something on the road, eh? You ready? What? We are getting ready to play Mass for 2022. Where my crazy people? Crazy people in the... I want you guys to share the link. If you are just reaching the live, just share the link. Got some exciting things, man. So exciting information for you guys. One of my good friends from a very long time is here. Cannot wait to talk to him, man. I'm telling you.
From the time them a build the stage, you ready? People come here to misbehave.
No behavior this year. Listen, though, man. Hold on. Listen, I'm leaving my behavior in 2019. I'm leaving all behavior in 2019. That's the last time I had behavior on the road. That's it. I'm unleashing 2+ years of no behavior in Baltimore. You're going to find out. Guess what?
I want mad people in one line, crazy people in the other. Mad people in one line, come play with them together.
Guess what? Shake it.
Break it down. Shake it down. Break it down. Time they announce the man.
I want you guys to tell a friend, share the link right now, share the link. Let me see what my numbers looking like. All right. Share the link. I like what I'm seeing so far. Listen. People, it don't cost you nothing right now to just press the little share button. That little share button right there on the Facebook, it don't cost you nothing to press it. Hold on. I want all my YouTube people, just press the share. All my Facebook people, just press the share. That's your price of admission. Press the share right now. Just press it. You ready?
mad and crazy. I want mad people in one leg, crazy people in the other.
Gotta big up Sita, the lyrical diva, wherever she is.
Shake it down, break it down, shake it down.
Hold on, Doc. Share alive. Your course of admission today is very simple. Just press the share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Dynamite Sounds is here. We are playing some nice music, getting you ready for Carnival this year. My God. You see how we're cruising and I'm taking it nice and easy. I ain't turn up the scheme yet now. Let me go.
Vincent people. Nobody know about like Vincent people. No. Nobody know about like Vincent people.
Can you imagine when this jump on the road in Baltimore? I say we
Some of the people them shouting no God. When we go party, we party and out. Take off the shoe, put it up in the air.
if you never play with Shortmus, you got something to look forward to, I promise you.
And
And if you've never been a part of the Dynamite Sound experience on the road, one thing I gotta tell you about us on the road. One thing I gotta tell you about us on the road, guess what? When we reach this road, when we reach that road, guess what?
What's that crazy people jumping up in the van? A kind of different thing they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is somebody. Yo, Viper, man a sniper.
When we touch this road, Shortmus, I'm leaving nothing behind. There will be no apologies. Baltimore, I'm apologizing a little bit right now for what I'm about to do to the road. We're gonna mash it up. You're gonna need a whole new department of works to fix it when we're done, right?
What's that crazy people jumping up in the van? A kind of different thing they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is some hooligan. We gon' mash up everything
like we have
insurance. And tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell out everything like we have insurance.
Shortmus, everything mash up when we reach, you know. No apologies at all. Guess what? We go.
Mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. Mash it up.
Mash up every part of it. You know what?
Please come and up now. Anyway, anyhow.
All right.
No girl getting low.
And we got
10 drinks in a row. Head bad in a crowd.
Oh shoot.
Real mass in a crowd.
Oh my goodness.
And the whole place getting low.
I said, I'm leaving my behavior in New York, Kedley.
Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, yo. Last time that I checked, we just mash up all fit. Last time that I checked, whole party get wrecked.
So people, we are here for the virtual release
Everybody in sweat.
for March 2022 Baltimore Carnival, man. Yeah.
Like we do fake, picking up barricade. We don't like violence. We don't have no gun and no blade.
So we about to, we got like one more to go, then we're gonna go and see who is in our green room waiting, man. I'm telling you, we're ready for the launch. My goodness, I tell them, do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior.
Do me a favor, don't put me in.
Make up all my VIP people that's gonna be in Baltimore. All my Jamaicans, my Trinidadians, my Haitians. Last time when I check,
we just mash up all fit.
all my Kittitians, my Nivisions,
Last time that I checked,
all my Dominicans.
last time that I checked, only police upset. Bottle of rum in my hand, moving just like a gun. Take a wine on a gal.
Shortmus, we taking all of them.
Cause a Peter come in the fence.
We taking all of them, Shortmus.
So now it's plenty action. Tell them it's
Multicultural, we say, you know what? If you never done Dynamite Sound, one thing I gotta tell you about we.
That's how we get you down so crazy.
People, we gotta get ready to start this thing, man. We gotta get ready to start it.
To control me, based on other anywhere we go. Sick. Yes, I am a sick. Party like a sick. Yes, I am a sick. Drinking the rum strong and body not big.
So people, we are now getting ready to start the thing. We are getting ready to start the thing. So first and foremost, before we start, I gotta let you guys know why we are here today. And I gotta big up my good friend. But before we even get to that, before we even get to that, you see how I out of breath, Shortmus? That's how long I ain't jump up on the road, you know. I out of breath for that little bit of jumping. I out of breath for that little bit of jumping. I need to hit the gym. I need to hit the gym. I need to hit the gym. So people, without further ado, let me get this show officially on the road, man. I am here. I am here. I am here with my good friend. We're gonna start it. You know, we're gonna start it a little simple. Let me let you guys know the main reason why we're here today. All right?
Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. Anywhere that we go, you feel it. I'm moving every with me, family. With me, family. When we come to
Shortmus. So, people, let me give him a proper introduction. Let me do this right and give him a proper introduction. This gentleman I've known for many, many years, right? And I personally, I don't know what anybody else out there call him, but when I think of St. Vincent, and I've said this to him before, when I think of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it was always 2 or 3 people that came to my mind first, right? Rest in peace, Soka Jones. That was the first person I always think about when I say St. Vincent. But this next gentleman, outside of the artists, the big artists, them, outside of the Skinny Fabulous, outside of the Problem Child, outside of Sita and Fire Empress and all those artists, this gentleman here is the person that I think about the most when you say St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'd like to introduce you guys. I affectionately call him Shortmus, like how everybody else calls him. This is Mr. Kenley John, aka Shortmus. Shortmus, what's happening, man? What's happening, my brother? What's happening?
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
All right,
2 years. 2 years.
Let me get a little background music here. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, 2 years in lockdown, boy. The masqueraders and them, oh my God. They ready to come out. So we coming out and we coming out heavy, we coming out strong, and we coming out to represent the culture.
Good. So, just let's give him a little, a little introduction of who you are. Introduce yourself. I know we have some other panelists here as well, or some other people that you wanna, you wanna bring forward as well. So let us know who else is here.
We'll be having the president of Baltimore Carnival, Dr. Elaine Simon.
That's official. That's very official when we have a president on our program.
Yes. And then we having Mr. Roberts, S.E. Roberts from St. Vincent and the Grenadines CDC Department as the Carnival Development Committee.
So live from St. Vincent. He's
live.
from St. Vincent.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, he's the former deputy chairman of CDC, former manager of the band Signal, and now he's the marketing and development officer of the Carnival Development Corporation.
Oh, so ain't no little small fish we dealing with then. We dealing with we dealing with big people then.
We bring in Carnival, we bring in the organizers, and we bring in the mass.
All right, I like that. All right.
And then you think we tell them? Yeah, we have somebody else. Yeah, we have somebody else who is now a brand ambassador. We stepping up the thing. We have a brand ambassador.
That sound official enough. Brand ambassador. That sound official. Official
brand ambassador. And later down we're gonna sneak something else. But she's one of the brand ambassadors of Shortmus Productions from St. Vincent. As a matter of fact, from in the universe now. Sita the lyrical diva.
Sita's here. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. The lyrical diva. And if you guys haven't seen her perform and you guys are not following her, make sure you guys go over there and follow her on her Instagram. She'll be having some very interesting shows. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. So before we start, can we bring on the president first? Let me bring on the president. Can we bring on the president? Or are we bringing on everybody? How do you want to do it, Sean? Because it's all about you guys today.
Yeah, that's the queen.
If we bringing on the queen.
Yeah.
I love the title.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Elaine Simon, the queen, as Shortmus call her. So, just let the people know who you are and how you're part of this whole environment, this space.
Okay, thank you for having us. The Baltimore, Washington One Carnival. First of all, let me welcome the Honorable Elsie Roberts, visiting via airways, the network We know that you're strong in St. Vincent the Grenadine, but welcome to Baltimore Airways. Mr. Kenley John Shortmus, as you're so affectionately known. Whenever I think about St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I always think about to me, the ambassador of culture and promotion. That's how I reference Shortmus, because he don't say anything unless he reference his country. St. Vincent the Grenadine is well represented
Very well.
whenever Shortmus Kenley John is around. And I hope one of these days they might create a position where you are the lyrical ambassador for the culture,
Cultural
ambassador.
ambassador. Because we already have the lyrical ambassador on here, Miss the lyrical diva. But I'm talking about the cultural ambassador.
The cultural ambassador, because he
we have
deserves
Mr. Roberts, who is a very important person, and I'm sure he could kind of make something like that happen too. But I ain't trying to push him a little bit. I'm just giving him a little nudge. Right?
Okay, that's okay. We work behind the scene. But it gives me great pleasure and quite an honor having Mr. Roberts on the line and having Shortmus representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines here in Baltimore. We here in Baltimore will be celebrating 41 years
41.
promoting
Wow.
the culture of Carnival. Yes, 41
So you guys have been having Carnival for 41 years?
Yes, 41 years. And I've been there from the beginning.
Okay,
I wasn't
nice.
the president back then, but I have been the president since 2002. 2000, 2000, I've been the president.
So
However,
everything is finally open. Everything is finally open now for a full carnival. You guys are having a full carnival this year.
Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And what? Let the people out there know what date that is. Let them know when that is.
Okay. Approximately 3 weeks ago, our mayor had informed us, the Carnival Association, that it was okay to start our planning process. So we are in the third week of really culminating everything that we have to do for Baltimore 41st Carnival, which is Baltimore Washington 1 Carnival.
Okay.
The carnival is scheduled for July 9th and 10th. The parade being on the 9th.
That's
and
a Saturday.
we have a Saturday the 9th, and we have all of the information on the website, and the band leaders are there to also help with information. So we're really in the process of making sure the information is at the fingertip to everyone. So we are welcoming.
Perfect. I love it. So I know we have Mr. Roberts on the line. So stick a pin. Hold on for a second there, Miss Simon. I want to bring in Mr. Roberts and Lyrical Diva. Hold on. We get into you. Sometimes you have to save the best for last, right? So I have to bring on Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts, live all the way from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They don't believe you in St. Vincent right now, Just turn the camera around and show the people them a little bit. Show them, because I don't think they believe you in St. Vincent, They just seen a little bit of a headshot. Look there, people. Oh my God, look at beautiful Greenwich. Look at that. Look at that. So all right, I think your phone is on mute. Press the mute button for a second there. Press it there. Yeah, you go.
Good. Got you.
Welcome. You have any salutations? Anything you want to say?
Well, it's a pleasure to be on this live with persons in high esteem, So I'm happy to be here. I'm actually on the road right now. We're doing a vaccination and Vinci Mass promotion caravan. So I'm driving while we speak, So I'll be able to give you whatever information. Is not an issue. We are going pretty slow. We are going pretty slow.
Keep your eyes on the road, Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. So what is the plannings right now for Vinci Mass 2020? Oh, I hope you didn't get frozen, But what is the plans right now for Vinci Mass 2022? How is that going? Is it happening? There are people up here that might want to fly down. Is everything on pace for that?
Yeah, well, the CDC, Carnival Development Corporation, put forward a proposal to Cabinet for us to host Vinci Mass 2022. And Cabinet granted the approval. And it was twofold. We had two options basically. If our vaccination rate got to 70%, then we would have a full carnival. That means no restrictions and so on. Full carnival, meaning the events will be held basically for persons who are vaccinated, all the art patrons attending likewise. You know? So that's where we're at right now.
So I have a question for people, for those of us that might be traveling down for Vincy Mass, right? Or people who might be traveling down for Vincy Mass. What are the restrictions right now for those persons traveling into the country and that want to play Mass? Because a lot of people really haven't played Mass for years. And Vincy Mass might be one of the first opportunities for them to actually play Mass. See them? You see that? That's the hills. That's the hills of St. Vincent there. You know, that means the hills there. That's the hills there. You see that? Shortmus.
Yes, sir.
It looked like he frozen a little bit. It
Carnival.
Like
okay.
Hold
Until
on.
we get back, is he back? Yeah, he was frozen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So we were asking about any kind of limitations for people who are trying to travel for Vincy Mass. Are there current limitations for Carnival?
Yeah,
I think we have a
Well, let me give you the dates for folks who are in terms of playing mass. They will be able to play mass with various mass bands. We have 10 mass bands who will be bringing costume band for Carnival. So they can register with these bands. So a few of the bands had limitations, so they are not willing to bring a band. They are not able to.
Oh, okay. Definitely have a little technical issue there. All right. So hold on. Let me take him off the screen for a second there. Right. Yeah. So, okay, hold on. You're back. See them hills. You see, and people say St. Vincent don't have hills. You see how the hills doing the Wi-Fi over there? Yeah. All right. So Shortmus. Shortmus. How is it planning? And before I got one more question for you before we bring on Sita, right? That's our that's our celebrity guest. We have important people, but then we have celebrities as well. So before I bring on the celebrity, right? How is your planning going? Because I know it was kind of touch and go for a second, and like Miss Elaine said, they just got the approval not too long ago. I mean, how has that been for you as a mass person? Because I know you're ready to reveal some costumes in a few. Yeah. How has that been for you? What was that process like for you over the last couple of weeks, months? How has that been?
It's always a trial, and it's always challenging. But what happened with the mass I'm portraying this year, and if you notice the theme song, when Skinny, Bungie, and Marshall dropped Family, that song united the Caribbean. If there's one song that united the Caribbean after many years, was that song. And the mission statement was that we're gonna take soca to the world. And all the artists, they rallied around that mission statement. And I sat back as a designer and I said, well, if Skinny and Marshall and Bungie wants us to take the culture to the world, I'm gonna design a mask to take take mass to the world.
To the world. I like that. So and that's what this presentation is.
Yes, this is what this presentation is. Taking mass to the world.
Don't tell them no more, because we got the reveals coming up in a few. Don't give them no more. Don't give them no more. We're gonna give them a little splash of each in a second, right? So one thing you guys got to know about Shortmus, right? I keep telling you guys, I call him the Vincy Cultural Ambassador. I don't care if they didn't give you a title yet. I'm giving you that title. I ain't nobody, but I'm giving you that title, right? And the reason I say that is because every year that I've been to Baltimore Carnival for a couple of years now, right? He's always endorsed Vincy artists on shows, on his truck, on anything that's happening Carnival-wise down there, even around Carnival or before Carnival or after Carnival. He's always been pushing Vincy artists. And any Vincy artist that says they've been to Baltimore and don't know Shortmus ain't really been to Baltimore. And that's a fact. So speaking of artists, right? I was on this next person's live the other day, and she was giving you so much props about how artists should be treated and how you made sure she got the proper treatment that an artist is supposed to get. So without a doubt, I'd like to bring Miss Your Man Is My Man. I'd like to introduce the lyrical diva, Miss Sita. Sita, welcome, 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 welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm not doing bad at all. I'm just happy to be on this platform.
All right, so just give people a little background about yourself for those of you, because this is going to be around for a very long time, right? So for people who might not, this might be their first time even hearing Sita. Right? I don't know how, but it might be their first time hearing Sita. So just give them a little something about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Sita, the lyrical diva. As was mentioned before, I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am the first dancehall artist from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, female dancehall artist from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the first to be hired to perform dancehall music regionally, the first to be hired to perform dancehall music internationally, the first to enter the Bashman Soca competition, the first to do it twice consecutively, the first to win an Association of Music Professionals awards for dancehall music, the first to win it twice consecutively, the first to perform in Jamaica alongside Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, all of these great artists, the first to film a dancehall music video in Jamaica, and so many others.
Are you hearing that?
So many others.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? That's how people. That's how you're supposed to be about yourself. That's how you're supposed. That kind of confidence, that kind of library that she's putting together as an artist. If you guys don't know her work, you got to listen to her wordplay. You got to listen to her songs. You got to follow on social media. I'm telling you, really, really nice artist, really different. If you guys don't follow Sita, make sure you follow her today. Right?
Vivian,
so,
and something she forget.
What she forget?
Also, the first Vincentian who's raga artist track, Your Man Is My Man video, went number one in Jamaica.
Went number one in Jamaica. Oh yes, that's true.
That song.
How can I forget that?
How you could forget that? How you could forget that? And a lot of people got exposed to it. And you did the remix as well with Mr. Killer.
Mr. Preppy and Mr. Killer. You see, I'm forgetting stuff.
yeah, man. Listen,
that's because you're putting in the work. When you have a work.
She's too busy to self praise. We'll praise her. She don't have to praise herself. We could do that. All right, so. So Kenley, is she coming up here for Carnival or what? You're bringing her up because I know she might be. I know Mr. Roberts might have planned for her down there and stuff like that, keeping her busy. But is she coming up here? Is she going to be coming up here for Carnival? Is that the plan, or you don't want to release it yet?
Yeah, all I'm gonna say at this point is that Sita already gave me instructions. She said Rihanna popularized wire bras, and she need a better wire bra than the one
Rihanna had on.
She wire bra in this year? Of course. So if you don't have me on that truck, I can cuss you. I need to be on that truck.
She is gonna be in Baltimore, and I think I might let Dr. Simon interject at this point also with Sita being in Baltimore.
So in terms of, we are just grateful to have her, and I know she's gonna match down the road on your truck. We already know that.
All right,
so we're looking forward to her coming to Baltimore.
See, there it is. That's
I look forward to being there. I look forward to being there again.
Yes.
And we want her on shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm managing for you. We're taking a little.
You're taking over Shortmus, the role, man.
We want her on shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's it. Nothing less.
On Friday, Shortmus can't breathe. We got to give him air. We have to have an oxygen tank close to him in his mass camp / clubhouse.
Listen, are you guys having something for Friday night? Are you having something the Friday night? Or are there events on the Friday night down there?
That's what not the Carnival committee, but everybody else. But I was speaking in terms of Shortmus. he have a pack house with his masqueraders come to pick up their costume and
I'm in there playing music on the Friday. So yeah, we're gonna be vibing Friday. So
yeah, well, he got a vibe going on Friday.
All right, so Shortmus,
Mm-hmm.
Shortmus. So we here to reveal your costumes, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff going on, but we're here to reveal your costume. So I want you to give us a little, you gave us a little tidbit about the idea, the concept behind it, right? So which one I could just flash one up and you can tell me about it, or
not yet, because
not yet?
Not everybody talk about themselves. Nobody spoke about Fabian. So I want to talk about Dynamite songs, right? And I want, since we have this audience here, I always say, and with no disrespect to anyone, right? But sometimes some things must be told. The lifetime that me and Fabian have known each other, it's a lot of years. This brother is not from St. Vincent. And he plays more Vinci music. And a lot of Vincentian DJs combine. And I'm talking about Vinci music in primetime events.
Wow.
We all can play it, locally. But in primetime events, this is one DJ who is never afraid to showcase music from the islands.
Shortmus, good music is good music.
True.
People, we can't just say, oh, music is from St. Thomas, because I'm from St. Thomas. Let me put it out there. I'm from the Virgin Islands,
Oh,
right?
he's from the VI.
Yes, I'm from the VI. But when you hear good music, you can't. The first question you shouldn't ask is where's it from? Because if you're asking where's it from, you're already you're ready in your mind to make a decision about if the music is good.
And Fabian, I want to share this because 2019, sometimes in your life, you have a signature moment. We're on the road. Sita, Elaine, Ezzy, we're on the road and we're approaching the judges. And that year, Backyard Jammer thing, Fabian, was kicking. The Backyard Jam rhythm with Nappy and what's her name?
Yeah.
Nadia Batson.
Nadia. And I'm on the truck, as Elaine say, Friday and Saturday, give me two walking stick to keep me up, because I am now security for my masqueraders, making sure they're safe. And we approaching the judges, and I'm getting nervous because I don't dictate to Fabian and his team what to play, because they already set the pace. They represent everybody on the road. And Genius kept giving me a thumbs up that he got me. And Genius took my band to the judging point with 5 2019 Vinci songs. And I started to get nervous, and I'm a Vinci. And the masqueraders knew these songs more than I did.
You played every week?
Yeah, but then the masqueraders in the band, the over 200 and something of them went wild. If I was playing on that truck, I might not have played 5 Vinci songs. So that's what I'll tell you, the quality of a DJ that Fabian and his team is. Fabian, thanks to you, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Fabian.
I appreciate it. I always say to you, Shortmus, good music is good music. I don't care where it comes from. Good music is good music. Right? So and masqueraders, if it sounds good to me, it's gonna sound good to somebody else. Right? So you have to make them know the music. Even if you play it early on in the road and you play it one more time in the middle of the road, by the time you get to the end of the road, they're gonna like it. You understand what I'm saying? So good music is good music, man. But today ain't about me. Today's about you, Shortmus. Today's about Mr. Lay. Today's about Sita. Today's about Mr. Roberts. Right? So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna put up the costume and I want you to give me, because I have 4 of them, and we're not gonna put like the whole front line, back line, mid. I'm just gonna put 4 of them up, just a little teasers of 4 of them. And I want you to give me the concept, because you told me it earlier and I was like, but you told me 2 days ago, and I was like, yo, I like the concept. Right? So you said it's bringing mass to the world, right? And he has a he has a unity kind of theme. So I want to bring the first costume up, right? And you just give me the idea behind it, right?
Great. All right. So to bring mass to the world, you got to start in the Mecca. which is without any argument, Trinidad and Tobago. Speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
So we assembling in Trinidad this section. Right now, let me be clear that when it comes to CARICOM and the Caribbean region, it's an amalgamation of colors. So because of Carnival challenges, if you don't see your national colors, doesn't mean that you are excluded. But but this is the history. We're dealing with history and moving the culture. So it's about the Carnival history that we're dealing with, and not necessarily an individual country. So we're starting in the Mecca right here with this Larry.
And so this, I like the combination. I don't have to guess what country that is when you see the Mecca and I see the colors. So we already kind of know that, right? So this is costume number 1 is called, which give us a name one more time.
Larry.
Larry.
That's the indigenous name of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, see, so some people learn something today. Some people learn something today. So then we're gonna leave Trinidad, and we're gonna go to the second costume. Love this costume, man. I like the colors. Maybe I'm biased, but I like the colors. I like the colors.
Oi.
Look at them colors, people. Look at them colors. So give us the name of this one. What is the significance?
Yes. So now, me and the Trinis leave Trinidad. We stop in Tobago. We stop in Grenada. Some guys went across to Venezuela too, and we come in and we say, well, over the history of Carnival, the other Caribbean island that has a strong mass-making history is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. If you know the history of Carnival over 35, 40 years, it was basically St. Vincent and Trinidad making costume mass. So we stop in Euromai. Euromai is the original name of St. Vincent, but it also represents the original name of the Garifunas. That's the hometown.
So now I'm gonna ask you a question. Is this the costume that Sita's gonna be wearing the wire brought to?
It's a secret.
Okay, it's a secret. Okay, I can't say. Okay, all right. Yeah, so once again, what's the name of this costume one more time? And
Euromai. Euromai is the original name of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
All right. See, people, you're learning a lot today. You're learning a lot today.
Yeah, you see, Fabian, when I design masks, I design masks with the kids at the forefront, gives them something to research and learn about Caribbean culture and heritage. So when they see the word Euromai, like, what is that?
Right.
You know, everybody now has a smartphone. Or they go to daddy and mommy and say, Mr. Shortmus said he playing Euromai. What is that?
Yeah, like I'll be honest with you too, Shortmus. It was only for me, right? Even though I grew up in the West Indies, I only knew what Garifuna was maybe about 15 years ago.
Okay.
Honestly, right? And this is me as an adult that feel like I try to learn a lot of stuff, and I only found out about that maybe 15 years ago, right? And how it's spent to, how a lot of the people are central in Belize and other places as well, right? So it was a learning. There's a lot. I mean, not only is it mass and culture, but you get to learn as well, because a lot of people are going to walk away today saying, oh, okay, I learned about this and I learned about that, right? So we went to Trinidad.
But then remember now,
in St. Vincent.
Yeah, remember, if you mention in Garifunas, right, or the Caribs, which I hate to use that word, but still, we're talking about Dominica, St. Lucia,
St. Kitts,
as far up as Cuba,
St. Kitts,
and then we're going across to Central America. So right now, the current Garifuna population in the world exceeds 350,000. From a people who was exiled from St. Vincent to Roatan, and 5,000 of them lost their lives. Elena, hope not, the history and
Oh, well, you
Carnival
know,
is
I'm a
one thing.
historian also.
Exactly.
It's important to tell the story, our
Right?
story.
Yes.
So Shortmus,
Mm-hmm.
we leaving St. Vincent now because I know you.
Uh-huh.
I know I should have left St. Vincent for last because I know you could talk about St. Vincent for 10 years.
Try
but
20.
unfortunately, so unfortunately, we jumping on Liat right now and we leaving St. Vincent. It's leaving late, but we leave it, right?
Yeah,
And
well, we now have to use some boat too because the crowd too big.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so it's playing on boat, bringing the mass now.
Right.
And we stopping in Zamaka.
So Zamaka. All right. So Zamaka.
Uh-huh.
And people, like I said, these are different. These are not all front lines. I'm giving you a mixture of front line, mid, and back.
That's a back line with headband.
Right. So give them the significance of this, please.
Well, hold that picture right there, right? I want to big up Crystal. Crystal, this model, has been the junior section leader of Shortmus production since she was about 11, 12. She is now 18, going 19. So finally, she has a chance now to model in what we call the young adult section. So big up Crystal. I'm sure you're looking. Uncle Sharp must love you. All right. So Zamaka represents Jamaica. Now, some people may ask, but Jamaica just start Carnival. Good. Good, because we're taking it to the world, and Jamaica, even though it's a baby to the years of countries like St. Vincent, Trinidad, we have to embrace them. So we're stopping in Jamaica and we're picking up the yardies and them, and we continuing north.
All right. All right. So once again, give them the name. Give them the name of the section. Give them the name of the section.
Zamaka pronunciation.
Right. And that's the original name. That from where? One more time.
Jamaica.
All right. So people, right after that, right after we leave Jamaica now, some people gonna guess different things because when you see this, a few things came to mind, right? So it could be a few things, and I kind of like what you did with this one.
All right. So now, this is the color of Haiti. But you also see in the colors of America. So we passing through Haiti and we passing through the U.S. Virgin Islands, making a stop in Puerto Rico.
Also Cuba. Don't forget Cuba too, you touch a little bit of Cuba with them colors.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then we deliver in Hanuna.
So the red, just so the good old red, white, and blue, right? So
yes.
Give the name one more time.
Hanuna.
Hanuna. So people, there you have it. These four beautiful costumes that you guys see today is part of Shortmus production for 2022, going down July 9th, Baltimore. Sita gonna be on the truck with you, via bra.
That boy worrying you, man. You got worries.
I'm just telling you what she said. She does well. What Shortmus said. And of course, Miss Elaine is gonna be there, making sure everything that's supposed to be right is right. Right, because this is the first carnival for about 2 years. Good, first, it was a virtual
2019.
There was a virtual one, I think in 2020, something like that, right?
And the virtual one, 2020.
Right. So now this is the first time actually back on the road. So it's very important that everything absolutely goes well. So I know you're going to be there governing that. And then we have Mr. Roberts down in St. Vincent right now, making sure that people get to the 70% because we want to jump on the road. We don't want to jump behind no barricades and no fences and no kind of wildness. We actually want to wine on woman, and we want to have a good time. So right. Wait, Mr. Roberts is wait, Lord, Mr. Roberts. See, so when I say wine on woman,
and Fabian,
he
you always say we're gonna leave the best for last, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is for the viewing audience.
Right.
And I'm going to be very cautious because this is really Dr. Simon, Elaine Simon, and Mr. Roberts' domain.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they would prefer to release this on
You can drop it. Go ahead and drop it. You're an ambassador. Drop it.
Right. 2022 Baltimore Carnival. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To my Canadians, Rachel, Suzette, everybody. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is forming a collaboration. Elaine uses a better, stronger word. But St. Vincent is going to be in Baltimore Carnival.
I like
They're one of the sponsors for
I like that.
2022.
I like
Was
it.
it Tom you use Elaine with the sponsor?
Sponsor. They're one of the sponsors.
Right. They would be we're gonna have a Vinci Village in the festival ground.
Tell
I
the
like
story. You know the story. Tell it.
Right. And I want to reach out to my New Yorkers on the live here that I'm strongly encouraging New York to finally come on board and join me in Baltimore. Organize some bus rides. The associations can do it as fundraisers. Come into town, because this moment that St. Vincent is about to get from Baltimore Carnival, it's huge.
Great.
We're gonna be able to, we're gonna be showcasing St. Vincent, art, culture, everything at the village.
You miss out something. You said art and culture. You're missing something very important for me.
Well, tell me.
Food.
That too.
I need some breadfruit. I need some, I need Vinci food.
So
that's very important for me.
He has
So
to
we need to
organize
organize
that
who's
vendor.
gonna
He
be
got to
cooking
get
that
a
up.
vendor that will provide that.
Right.
Yeah, we need some Vinci vendors, that have some article food, like some chichi cake and them kind of. We need.
No man, Fabian, you practically a Vincent Johnny man say tricky cake.
No, I need actual Vinci food, right? Right? If we trying to give people the experience of wanting to jump on a plane and go to St. Vincent and experience St. Vincent, you got to give them a little taste of it here, right?
I agree. I agree.
I think we need somebody cooking some article Vinci food.
What you say, Shortmus? You have another job. Get a couple Vinci vendors.
Well, there are some folks on the live who are listening to us who I am sure will make these things happen.
I hope so.
Yes. So details are being worked out, but I can tell you definitely that St. Vincent, CDC, Tourism Invest SVG will be in Baltimore representing St. Vincent on a very high level this year.
Lovely.
I love that.
And Dr. Simon and Mr. Roberts, they are continuing. I am focusing now on taking Mass to the world.
And in an effort to take it to the world, Shortmus, in an effort so the world could see it, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be actually streaming. Well, Dynamite Sounds will be streaming live from on top of Shortmus Productions truck. So you will be streaming the entire carnival, all the masqueraders with Shortmus. Those of you that's going to be home, you can log in, just same way you log in now, and actually watch the entire carnival route from the Shortmus truck, from the vantage on top of the truck. So it's going to be something new and different that a lot of people haven't done. So we're gonna, since we're taking that step out for 2022, and a lot of things were virtual and people getting into that new world, we're gonna bring it to the people. So you guys are gonna get to see Sita live on the truck.
That's right.
Wire brought and all, right? Don't forget that. Go ahead.
Let me make
a quick statement.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'd like to also thank Mr. Roberts for all of the work and the commitment that he and his team assisted us with our first virtual. Actually, I was told Baltimore was one of the only city that hosts Carnival actually did a virtual. And I want to thank Mr. Roberts and his team down in St. Vincent, the Grenadines, to really have made it quite a success. That's one. And the other one is, Shortmus, I would be remiss if I did not let you know, as an Antiguan from Antigua and Barbuda, we have celebrated 51 years promoting our carnival. And I
Wow.
remember that. So when I let you slide this time, but I want you to know the history that we celebrate 51 years. And
Nice.
in closing, I would like to also express and convey Sarge, who is the executive director for the DC Carnival, which, as you know, is Baltimore, Washington One Carnival. He asked me to convey his love, his appreciation for all that St. Vincent the Grenadine have done, and he's looking forward to take it to another level.
I love it. I love it. Quite Shortmus, quiet as kept. St. Vincent is doing what it's supposed to do, and I like that. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're taking a good step on the tail end of a pandemic of what they need to do to push the culture and push tourism promotion. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So I got to give it up. I got to give kudos to the whole organization. So I like what I'm seeing, hands down.
And they're the first one that done it. They're the first Caribbean island
Absolutely.
that came into Baltimore to help promote the culture.
Absolutely. So it's
And
definitely
that way,
good.
grateful.
I wish we could get some final words from Mr. Roberts, but like Mr. Roberts, say something. Let me see if we can hear you out there, because unmute and say something, Mr. Roberts, because we can hear you.
Yeah. I'm here live and directly.
The mountains, boy. The mountains.
But whilst Ezzy is having streaming, is okay, Ezzy?
Go ahead.
You guys hearing me?
We can hear you right
We're
now
hearing you now.
until you hit the mountain. See, right there, God. See there?
Yeah, but I want to piggyback on what Elaine said earlier. I'm telling you, that production that St. Vincent sent up to Baltimore, Virtual Carnival, I have never been prouder in a while. What Mr. Roberts and this Carnival Development Committee and the other entities did with putting together that high level of professional segment for Baltimore Carnival, that is the root, the foundation, and everything for what's about to happen in 2022. And it speaks a lot to when you come off the ground representing professionally. So Ezzy, you might, I'm pretty sure when you listen back, I want to personally thank you. You and Elaine, you and Elaine has a marriage that I'm not getting in the middle of. But I know Elaine is very proud of him. She is very proud of him.
Like I said, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I like the collaboration, and hopefully great things come out of it. I definitely wasn't just looking forward to the steps that St. Vincent is taking in Baltimore. And hopefully we can get some of those steps in return to St. Vincent, right? So that's how collaboration works, right? If we, each one, help each other along. So shout out to both of you guys for being able to work together, because a lot of times simple things like this stop people from working together, right? Or what's in it for me, them kind of things, right? So I like this. I like what I'm seeing. Big up to Fafa. Check it. Fafa just sent me a text message. He said, "Yo, I'm listening. I'm locked in." Fafa, big up yourself. That's my friend from a long time ago, a long time.
Original foundation, man.
So, yeah, man. So big up Fafa. Yeah. So people, once again. Oh wait, hold on. Once again,
just to interject, a lot of people don't know that I was inspired by Fafa's style
of
music. Yes, a lot of people don't know that.
Fafa is raga. Fafa is raga.
Yes,
he is raga spoken, right? And yeah.
Woman. Some of them can't take none. Them about them woman. Some of them, it's like,
Fafa, Curti, General Boston, and others are the pioneers.
Oh yes.
Of basic dancehall.
Yes, yes.
So big up Fafa on the chicken, man. Big up Fafa on the chicken.
Big up the ladies.
Yeah, let's give
this is
Fafa
our
his
year
dues.
of the ladies.
That's
Soca
right.
Divas.
This
is
the year
our
of the ladies.
year, our theme, the Soca Divas of the Caribbean.
Oh yes.
So before we check out, I just want to get some last words from everybody. Sita, what's next? What's next for you? Where you heading to next? What are you preparing for? I see you just released something whatever, like 2 weeks or something like that. A
2 or
song.
3 weeks ago, I released a
Yeah.
dancehall song. It's called
Yeah.
Talk to Me. But I'm preparing
Yes.
for Vincy Mass. I
Okay.
already recorded a soca song. It's called Walk. It's a high-paced song. It's full of energy, and I'm bringing
Okay.
that to Baltimore this year. So, fellas, prepare for the walk. Prepare,
Yeah.
What?
Fabian. You can't say I did not warn you.
I
Prepare.
Sita, I'm ready for the walk. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Yes, besides that, though, I have 2 other songs coming. I have a Raga Soca coming, and I have another up-tempo song coming. And I'm just elated to have been presented with this opportunity. Thank you so much, Elaine, for considering me. I'm honestly humbled. Thank you to Daddy Moss, you don't know, my official manager out there in Baltimore.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Fabian, for having me, and I can't wait to be there.
All
We're
right.
looking forward for it.
So people,
Yeah.
if you guys don't follow her, give out your social media handle.
So
Sita,
my
before you-
social media handle is Sita_music. Once you type in Sita Music on any platform, Sita comes up. The one and only Sita.
Sita Sita__
Music.
MUSIC.
Yes, please.
All right. So that would be this right here, right? So that's correct.
That's it right there. That's it
All
right
right.
there.
So Sita_music. Make sure you guys, if you guys are not following her on Instagram, whatever, just make sure you guys jump on there, follow her on that right now. It's very interesting, nice content. All right. So, Mr. Roberts, let me go over to you for 1 second. Hopefully we could get you back for 1 second. Any final bits of information you want to put out there for people?
Well, I missed a good bit of what you guys were saying, but from what I picked up, Shortmus was making reference to the production we did in 2020 when Baltimore had their virtual carnival, and we did a production here. Specifically for that, we had a number of artists performing live. We had costumes on stage. We had steel pan. We had calypso. We had everything, all the elements of carnival, all the elements of Vincy Mass, and they were quite happy with our production, and hence that was the beginning of the relationship between Vincy Mass and Baltimore Carnival. So we are working closely together this year, and we have big things in store. Vincy Mass is going to be big. Never mind, it's a vaccinated version of Carnival that we're going to be having. Vincy Mass is going to be big because the rest of the Caribbean, the rest of the world has been starving for Carnival, you know? Yep. So we're going to have not just our events organized by the Carnival Development Corporation, we're going to also have a number of promoters having all-inclusive fets and other shows and so on. So it's a whole big callaloo of events that's lined up in the Vincy Mass package for 2022. So we're inviting all visitors from any part of the world. Book your passage to St. Vincent. This is the next best thing that's happening in terms of Carnival momentum. You've had a number of virtual events coming from all over the Vincy Mass 2022 is the big thing that's going to be happening in terms of Carnival.
Nice.
June 24th to July 5th. Let's make sure that persons
right. So he's
get the dates.
Sound like he's coming out a little bit. So the important takeaway is
travel. They can arrange accordingly. Whether coming out the day before.
No, I was saying you were cutting out a little bit, but I was giving them some of the little things that you were saying. June 24th to July 5th. Those are the important dates to remember. So you guys can actually be in St. Vincent for Carnival and then leave right after Carnival is done and come to Baltimore. Right? So
right.
Exactly. Baltimore Carnival is the exact weekend after Vincy Mass. So we will be finished on Tuesday, and Baltimore Carnival will be the following weekend.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So
where can people go to see information about Vincy Mass?
Well, you can go to the Vincy Mass Facebook page, all right? You can go to the Vincy Mass Instagram, which is Vincy_Mass. For Facebook, it's Vincy Mass as one word, all right? And then we have the Vincy Mass website, which would be vincymassofficial.com. But we are actually doing some work on the website right now. We are adding some features and a lot more interesting details to the website. So that's under construction right now. But within another week or so, we'll be up and running 100%. The website will lead you to some other things, big things that's happening for the CDC and Vincy for 2020.
All right. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Roberts. Thank you so much, and appreciate you for hanging in there with with everything cutting in and out. We appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much. All right.
And anyone need information about Baltimore Carnival? Our website is in construction right now, but it's up. BaltimoreCarnival.com. Some of the vendors' applications are available, and some of the band leaders' telephone numbers that you can contact, or you can always contact Shortmus. Shortmus, you can give them directives, and we're looking forward to see everyone. Baltimore Carnival, July 9th and 10th.
July 9th and 10th. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Lane, for that. And finally, last but not least, even though, like I said, I always save the best for last, Mr. Shortmus.
All right. Well, listen now. I held back something deliberately for my grown folks, my age group generation. And I see the New Yorkers are very energized on the live right here now. I have made the contact with players, which is Jacinta and Pilling. And this is step one. We initiated this in 2009 with past Minister of Culture, Madam Culture, Rennie Batiste, wearing Shortmus production as a tribute to Roy Ralph, who is my mass inspiration. Now, currently, I have another mentor, Mr. Jackie Comerbash, and I do not go anywhere without mentioning Mr. Comerbash, who has been, Elaine would tell you, the backbone of my growth in mass in this area. Right? So I will be restarting that program of buying mass from St. Vincent to support our local massmen. This is going to happen this year. So Pilling Pollard is going to design my boys and men section and my little girls section. Now, I have a caution from my generation. Mass is expensive. If the elders want to play mass within the next 2-3 weeks, reach out to me, because if you're from St. Vincent, you know Pilling ability. Then I can add another fabric section for the grown folks into the band. But do not push me into a zone to order something that's not going to move. Right? But that's official, that the kids section will be coming from St. Vincent this year, and the men's section. So, Ezzy, you're already on the road. You've been playing mass all your life. Right? Now, in addition to that, I will add all of Baltimore Carnival. Elaine, I'm seeing some traction with vending. So I'll add the vending link to my website. The website is officially launched while we speaking. So masqueraders, you can go to the website. It's designed that you can download the registration forms. You can email it back to me or however we choose, but we have a smooth system in the band that takes care of registration.
And let them know that website, Shortmus. Let them know the website.
Yeah, it's www.shortmusproductions with an S.
Oh,
right?
Let me fix that. One time. I had no X on.
Com.
All right, one time. All right, good to go.
Ezzy, just like the energy for Carnival, for physical Carnival is up. And I hope that St. Vincent has one of the best summer festivals this year, because I know the Trinidadians are very hungry for the road.
I have no doubts in my mind based on the plans that we have and our involvement with the stakeholders in Carnival, and they have laid out their plans to us. I have no doubts in my mind that Vinci Mass this year is going to be epic, and I am confident that we're going to attract a lot of visitors from all over the world, the Caribbean, all the islands close to us, and from the USA, England, Canada, and everywhere else. Persons will be heading to Vinci Mass 2022.
Right, and for those who came on late, she didn't know this until today. Sita is officially one of the brand ambassadors for Shortmus Productions moving forward.
Wow. Congrats.
So all they give Sita a clap. Sita is now, I am so proud of Sita, not only as an artist, in the way she presents herself, her work ethics, and the production will reward her with that as being one of our brand ambassadors.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Vasita. Right, so people, we in the presence of the best. It's Dynamite songs, Evolution songs. This year the truck is gonna be on a different type of level. Let me hype up the thing now. We having Ellie.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him too much. Don't tell him. Don't tell him too much. Don't you giving away? You're giving away. You're giving away. You know, like how some of them say you can't. You don't give away.
Hold it back.
Yeah, you can't give everything.
But you're gonna have a truck like a truck you have never had before.
There you go. Carnival. There you go. Don't give them everything, right?
Right. And I'm gonna tell all the band. We even having porter party in the band.
Oh God, Shortmus.
We lifting it up.
Shortmus bossy, you know. Shortmus real bossy. You see how he bossy?
Don't tell them. Don't tell them nothing.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him you have it. Listen, Shortmus, don't tell him about the porter party. Don't tell him about how the truck looking totally different than it's ever looked before. Don't tell them none of that stuff. I shouldn't even tell them about the streaming. I shouldn't tell them about the LED and all them. Don't tell them about none of that. Don't tell them about none of that stuff. Don't tell them about that.
All right. Look.
Let them just reach there and experience it and say, wow, look at what St. Vincent is doing in Baltimore.
Yep. Shortmus, don't let out our thing. I'm in agreement with him, Shortmus. Don't let out that part. What we add into it, don't let it out yet. Let them come and see it for themselves.
Exactly. Wow them. Wow them. Make them just wow them.
I see Latanya them, and folks, we have a problem in the band. These front lines already start coming off the shelf and the band ain't launched yet. So to my masqueraders, everybody has a crew, try to come in the next 2 weeks, because we also have to be cognizant that we do have supply chain issues.
Yep.
I have made the sacrifice to keep the masks at the same price. Because everybody been on lockdown, we're going through recession, we're going through high gas rates, material prices up. I'm not gonna compromise the quality, but I'm working from a business perspective that if we can add more people, then it would offset.
Makes sense.
So
makes sense.
the website is up. The mask camp is officially open now. Inbox me, text me, come on in, and masqueraders, you're gonna get a little lime, because we don't do clubbing, but we gonna do some things at the mask camp, so Elaine could come by and
right. Hold on there, Shortmus. Mr. Robert, so you're drinking here?
Look at him.
He's sipping. You must be drinking coconut water.
I mean, yeah.
Just a little something, man. Just a little thing.
All right. So listen, man, we're gonna wrap up with people. I want to thank everybody that was here today. I want to thank all our guests who here. I want to thank Mr. Roberts, Mr. Lane. I want to thank Shortmus, and I want to thank Sita, the lyrical diva. Thank you guys so much. This show will be up for those of you that want to go back and watch it. If you missed something, you missed some information, it will be there forever. So if you guys want to go back and watch it, you could see the official launch for Baltimore.
BaltimoreCarnival.com.
Shortmus Productions. ShortmusProduction.com, BaltimoreCarnival.com, and Sita_music and Vinci_mass. Make sure you guys check them out. Thank you once.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. I forgot. Let me thank VC3, technician Zaro, for creating the 2 marketing pieces for the band this year. We launching the video. Fabian gonna launch the video just now, and he's gonna end with that. Yep. And I can talk about how happy I am with the quality of work that is coming out of St. Vincent. So people, all you join and put up some love for VC3 and Zaro. for coming on board with me. And so that is going to be the promotion that we're going to be running for the band going into Carnival now. Right, Fabian? I almost forget.
No, I was gonna end with it. I had it queued up and ready, so there was no forgetting. But yes, you guys are gonna be seeing this all over Facebook and everywhere, and YouTube, and so this promotion, you know, a little bit of the costumes that we showed you guys today. So you guys are gonna see it all over. I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys in person. I really look forward to seeing Mr. Roberts. That means I'll be in St. Vincent. So I look forward to seeing you guys in a couple of days. Right, because math is a couple of days away.
Just to caution you a little bit, if you come to St. Vincent and ask Mr. Roberts, you won't find me. If you ask Edward, you won't find me. If you ask Ezzy, everybody will be able to show you where I am, right?
All right, so Ezzy, I have to remember that.
Mr. Roberts.
I have to remember that. Ezzy, all right.
Just Ezzy, that's it.
Because Mr. Roberts could be anybody. So yeah, let me find Ezzy. All right. Ezzy, yeah, okay. Ezzy and Sita. Them is the people who owe me money when I reach down there.
Yeah, man.
Just go down there and get one drill, you know. And you gotta come back up here.
All right, so people, once again, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna leave you guys with this final video. Thank you guys once again. Thank you once again. All right, Shortmus,
thank you.
All right, Sita, we gone.
Sita, you look so cute. Look at you.
You see, she fixed up nice, put on she nice, lip gloss and everything. All right, so Shortmus, we're gonna leave with this video, man, and we're gonna talk later. All right.
You think after the video, you could tell the driver hold the truck for like 5 minutes while you squeeze something in there?
Well, we kind of 2 minutes overdue, but if you want to slip it in before the video.
No. Do the video first. Let me do the video first. Yeah.
Yo, are you ready? Yeah, we ready. Yeah. Just dance your stress away. Dance bad vibes away. Troubles have you down. Just dance them away. Dance your stress away. Dance bad vibes away. Troubles have you down. Just dance them away. And we dancing. I saw we dancing. Yes, we dancing. We dancing. Yeah, we dance. Hey, come let me dance. Yeah, let me dance. Let me dance. I say.
All right, Shortmus, go ahead. You get the final words.
Well, let me thank everybody, thanking the general audience for your love this evening. And as I say, my Vincy folks, we you know who you are. We gonna meet behind the scenes and get some serious things in place for this opportunity that's about to be afforded to the country. You know, it takes everybody to make things as bigger and better as possible, right? I have been following the live, and my Vincy Cares team, I see you up in here, and I will assist in facilitating that also. Cheryl Ann Haywood, my partner, tied at the hip, I want to thank you publicly. My Canadian crew, Rachel, Suzette, and team, thank you guys publicly again. Thank Dr. Simon for being the team to allow us the opportunity to showcase our culture. It's very important. I want to continue letting the parents of the kids in my band know that Shortmus Production is committed to being the safest family band on the road, and the children will always be protected in the parade. Right, and Fabian, thank you so much. I just can't find words to thank you, but You know, we family. And you are an adopted Vinci.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the declaration, but I'll take it.
Exactly. All right.
All right. Shortmus, we'll talk, man. We're gonna call and talk and catch up in a few.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, definitely, bro. You know, and Eric said to tell you he has what you need.
All right. Good.
And Gomez and what's his name confirm it. So the song would be bigger and better than 2019, even though 2019 was great.
Yeah. Listen, we're ready. Everybody that's on the live right now is ready, guys. Once again, once we're finished broadcasting, you guys can always share the live. Again, for somebody who didn't catch it, you know, it's Sunday. People might be doing something else. Just share it. Soon as it's done, it's on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You guys can share it right away after that. Once again, Shortmus, thank you so much. And everybody, have a great, great, great Sunday. All right?
Wonderful.
Gone.
All right, brother. Bless.